Hey there, East here, Lekker Defenders. I've got my youngest human over here who's going to be helping me out today. Today we have got a front runner rear deck lid system. So we're going to do an unboxing video and then we'll put it on the L663 Defender. Alright, let's start the unboxing. This is a front runner unit that I got through Lucky 8 through Justin and that team. Actually quite looking forward to this. Not a whole lot to it, but made in South Africa. Ooh, yay. Which is always a plus. And that is what it'll look like once it's on the vehicle. So yeah, pretty cool. What does this say? That is who inspected everything back in South Africa, Kagiso. So all right, let's get this over to the vehicle and we will start installing. All right, let's get started here. I went online, downloaded the instruction manual here. Looks pretty straightforward. So first things first, we have to remove the emergency triangle, relocate to a safe place. Sure. I'm sure this is going to have to come out somehow, or maybe not. I don't know. We'll figure that out in a second. Next thing we've got to do is remove that bolt with a T30. I'm not lazy, you're lazy. Alright, got those four out. I still am not sure about this thing. That, yeah, there you go, easy. Just got to squeeze them and that comes out. All right, well, that was easy enough. All right, next thing, place the spacer item number 2 behind the drop down table as shown. So one of the things that I really do like with this is, so let's see, make sure you guys can see this. So there's a note from Kagiso, who packed the front runner project, and here's another one from what is this name? I don't know what that is. Njela? Njela, I think that's it, Njela. But really cool little notes from people who packed it. I like that. That's a really neat touch. All right, so back to what do we have? Whoops, losing everything to start off with, which lately is my MO. All right, let's get all of this stuff down here off the table where I put it on. I don't even know if you guys can see and or want to see what's going on down here, but let's have a look. All right, so what we need to do is on the back of this table place a spacer item in the back, okay, which would be one of those with an M6x50, which is one of those. All right, but it's got to go behind there. Okay, so that's pretty straightforward. Let me move this back up to here. Alright, so let's do this one-handed because it seems reasonable. I do think though but it's not going to come out the whole way. Anyway, alright, so bolt goes through, spacer drops on the floor, new spacer, didn't lose it that time, fortunately. Alright, can I get this one? Oh good, I lost the spacer. That is fantastic. Probably need to put all these spacers in before I tighten it up too much, but for the moment being, this will be fine. My smallest human decided it was too hot and has gone inside, so my help has abandoned me. But that's okay. Alright, is that in? Maybe, kind of, sort of. Not even close. Alright, I think that is doing things. Let's get another spacer and one of those. And through there, spacer in the back. Get that finger tight. Okay, let's see. Next on this is fit and secure. Okay, so we need one more of those and that one, and the first spacer I lost, which is right there. All right, that more or less, and hang on, don't drop, it'll be okay. Hang on. Why is it that as you get older you have to make noises whenever you get down or up? Maybe that's just me. Maybe that's just me. Alright. Does it line up? It should. I wonder. Try and make my life a bit easier here. Maybe? Nope. Maybe? Nope. Maybe? Yep. Alright. Just make sure that these are more or less in the right place. I'm surprised that we don't need to put a washer on there, but maybe those are coming in somewhere else, and they are. And it's for the tray. Is that really it? Just the 4 bolts? It seems like everything else is done, unless all of this is for vehicles that didn't already have the halts. Must be. Must be. Alright, back to instructions. Back to the instructions. That's for a Ford Bronco. Nope. That truly is it. Just those 4 bolts. That easy? Can't be. I am going to, because I am pedantic, I am going to put on a flat washer and a spring washer just on those, seeing as we don't need them, but they came with the kit, and because of that I am going to use them. Maybe. Am I missing a spring washer? If I am, that's not the end of the... Well, no, there it is. Alright, cool. I'm just going to time lapse this, and I think once that's all on, that really is it. And honestly, you probably could still get away with leaving that back there. So, alright, fast forward, let's do this thing. Alright, and there we go. That is one table done. And what's cool with it is it's got the additional pull-out, and I quite like that. I think that is a great addition to the vehicle. Just like that. I actually really like that. And then of course we've got the Rhino shelf that we put in as well, first aid kit with the fire extinguisher, and then the hose for the air compressor. More stuff is going to come in the back there, but yeah, there we go. Happy days.